Welcome to game number 3 between Slush and Katz, and has this been a series full of treats? Slush has done a 10 pull the past 2 games. We'll see if he does another 10 pull. And Katz last game and just says that was the craziest ZVZ I have ever played. Indeed. Katz is telling Slush he is insane in the head. And yeah, that was some all-in from Slush. But we'll see. And somehow that all-in was not an all-in. The game lasted for a long time after that. Holy cow, and Slush again doing what looks to be a 10 pull. So it looks like he does love the 10 pull. And why do I have PvP icons? It is ZVZ, but I have PvP still from 2 series or 3 series ago. Fixing that scoreboard now. Slush again with that 10 pull. Katz, we'll see what he does to retaliate. It is Shattered Temple. Katz spawns at the 6 o'clock position. Slush spawns at the 12 o'clock position. And Slush is getting his pull up. Katz, well, he has defended this 10 pull very well. And not building drones right now. Going to be doing a 12 pull. So he's seen Slush do this early pull against him 2 games in a row. So he's like, okay, you know what? Let's play it safe. 12 pull. And I think the 12 pull may be a hard counter to the 10 pull. We will find out. Slush does an extractor trick to go up at 11 out of 10, getting this Overlord out. And more drones being produced by Slush. Slush is going to be sending this drone straight where? To scout, actually, because again, this is a 10 pull. So yeah, that drone is actually going to be the scouting drone. Going to go over to the closest position. And if Katz did spawn there, Slush may just have a, like, I don't know, he'd have the biggest banana grin on his face. Be like, oh my god, close position, Shattered Temple, and I did a 10 pull. And Katz does answer that with his 12 pull. 6 lings are going to Katz's base, but Katz is building 6 lings of his own. Does have more drones. Oh no, it's Titan drones. Katz does have an extra Overlord out, and that Overlord is going to be the game changer. Katz's drone is running back, is going to see these lings coming in. Slush has scouted no close air, and now he knows not close position. And Katz does have the lings to defend this and has defender's advantage. And the 10 pull does get stopped, but Slush is actually ahead in workers somehow. The Queen does get an earlier vomit and is going down. Looks like it is going to try to greet this Overlord. Slush and Katz is like, no, not this game, Slush. Not this game. So, no, Slush is actually doing that wall off, actually. So this love is going to pop. Queen's going to come out. It's going to vomit, and he's going to put the Queen back down here. So, very odd play from Slush. I've never actually seen someone do this, and doesn't vomit, actually. I thought he would. Going to get the 3rd Queen out. And looks like this time Katz is the one massing a lot of lings, sitting right underneath the Overlord. But the 2 queens here, they will have energy to transfuse each other. So it's gonna be really hard for these lings to break the queens. And Katz has to know this strategy. They are on the same teams, and he is just gonna try to break it. Transfuse will go down at the last possible second. Ling's going in to attack those queens. And the Queen does get transfused right there. Transfuse going down on the other Queen. And these lings may take 1 Queen out. No, they don't. The lings don't have speed. And gonna try to get this Queen out. Maybe. 1 Queen will go down, but Slush does have a lot of lings in the back. Slush is at 16 drones. Katz is at 13 drones. But Katz has 15 lings. Slush has 8 lings. In production, those 6 lings are being produced. And he does have that Roach one, and Slush has another Queen coming along. Does have enough energy to now transfuse this Queen if he wants to. And yes, there goes that transfusion. Slush is 1 transfused beast, winning game number 1 thanks to transfuse, and possibly now game number 3. But Katz is going all in with this. More lings coming in to attack this. This Queen very low on energy. But Roach is now about to be popping. And Katz does run right through. And speed is now done. Gonna pick off these 2 lings for pretty much free. Gets a great position. These queens coming back, and there are now 3 queens. Katz gonna try to take that queen out. Decides nope, can't. And now gonna be taking the drone line out. Does see that Roach one up. What is Katz's response? I don't know. May just be to, hey, you know what? I can get a layer out. Or get a base. But it looks like he is gonna go a layer and go back into Infestors. Evo Chamber will be coming from Slush, and Cat's gonna be trying to pick off what lings he can. And now those lings are running back out and getting a roach one of his own. Maybe he is gonna be the one this time to get that early roach speed. And maybe not. We have a lair coming out from Slush as well. That Evo Chamber will give him +1 weapons. Catz does not have an Evo Chamber. However, Catz is going for burrow play. And a little tip, if you hotkey burrow and unburrow to the same key, you can just hold one, hold if you hotkey them both, have your HP bars up, of course, if you're playing, and then just click on your roaches and they will burrow. How cool is that? So you can easily do some great burrow micro with roaches by changing the hotkeys from unburrow and burrow to the same hotkey. They are by default on different hotkeys, but now in StarCraft 2 you can customize your hotkeys. We do have 19 drones for Catz versus 20 drones from Slush. And I normally say that ZVZ is all about drone chicken, but with these two players playing, I'm just going to throw all rules out the window. We do have Slush now going with 2 queens to attack this Overlord, and Catz taking this time to come up here and see what is going on, sees the force, and this queen is going to try to attack this Overlord, and 2 queens venturing far off the reserve, tiptoeing the way to this Overlord. And this Overlord will go down. 3 queens going to be pegging away at this Overlord. Catz is now supply locked at 42 food. Getting the second gas, does have 4 roaches being built, does have that burrow, does have the roach speed on the way. Oh no, this is Slush getting burrow and roach speed. Catz, as I did say, has burrow done. And yeah, both players still nearly doing the same build. Going in this loss tab, you can see Catz has lost a lot more and has less drones. So Slush probably, yes, has the larger army, is ahead by 8 food. But this is going to be one micro war. And looks like Overseer does come to contaminate Catz's hatchery, and that is going to slow down Catz's production pretty big. Contaminate is pretty good when it's just on one hatch, or when the opponent only has one hatch. It does stop larva production out of that. It doesn't stop the vomits, but it does stop the natural larva production, which is pretty good. If you have 3 Overseers, you can really lock that down greatly. And Catz is just going to get a lot of roaches. And +2 on the way for Slush, meaning he does have +1 for his missiles. And Catz doesn't even have a Evo Chamber out. Catz is going to be expanding. We do have Overlords all over the place from Slush. Catz doesn't really have too much vision. Has the Watchtower, and that is sufficient for him. Sending these Lings in, sees, nope, you don't have expansion. Let us get out. And Slush still doesn't have Ling speed. But he does have Roach speed. And may go and attack soon. May just do a creep highway. I normally call that Laffy Taffy because it kind of looks like Laffy Taffy to my eyes. And there are lots of roaches out for Catz going in this. It is 17 roaches for Catz versus 15 roaches of Slush. And just going to send 2 Lings in. Going to see this roach count. And may see that Catz doesn't have any upgrades. And may time +2. He doesn't want time go in and attack now, because Catz may have +1 about to be finished. If he goes in now, it'll be completely even. If he times this to when +2 finishes, then there's no way Catz will be even on upgrades. And Slush is getting a changeling out. That thing is going to be crawling all the way over to Catz's base. And Catz does see that changeling, and now he is going in to see what Slush's count looks like. If he's quick, he does see the count is 1-0, and Tumbling Claws is coming out for Slush, while we do have an Infestation Pit from Catz. And that is an Infestation Pit. And Overseer is out for Catz. And doesn't get the Contaminate off, just comes in and says, hey guys, what's going on? And then goes back away. Tumbling Claws is maybe a game changer. We'll see if Catz ever has detection up with all his roaches. Pathogen Glands is being researched. Those roaches are going out to attack. Is he going to time this with the +2 weapons? It looks like he is waiting to it. If he attacks now, he'll have +2 by the time he gets in the battle, but he may be waiting for a Tumbling Claws. And that was timed very nicely with that +2, finishing right around the same time. But every second he is waiting, the closer and closer Catz is to having Infestors, which will help him greatly. Especially in this position, all those roaches are burrowing. They may just tunnel their way through And if Katz does pay attention, he can see that. And Katz does see this hatchery is up here, and gonna be bringing this overseer back. And what are these roaches gonna be doing? Going in Katz's vision, we'll see. You can see the little darkness coming on. It is now on that creep. And we got spies in Katz's army. You can actually see the bird units worse on creep, I think. And here we go. Slush is up and upgrades. And no, he is just going straight for that econ line, it looks like. And those infestors could get sniped instantly from the roaches. Slush is just like a shark. And Overseer is coming out. I think Katz may see this. May just burrow all his drones instantly as soon as this comes out. Is he going to? Those drones are running away. Should just burrow. And loses pretty much every drone, it looks like. Infestor is out. Gets taken out before Fungal Growth comes off. Slush is going to be taking out this layer. Look at this layer's HP go down. Not worried about the roaches. Just takes it out. Huge Fungal Growth going down on Slush's roaches. And Katz is kind of funneled in right there. Those lings were trying to attack these roaches, and these roaches are going to take out this hatchery. Slush just dealing so much damage, but he's losing his entire force right now. Katz can go on a huge counter attack, and he has to. Katz is baseless right now. So what is Slush building? 2 roaches and a spine crawler. Going in this army tab, you do see Katz greatly ahead, but he is behind in the upgrades. Slush is at 2-0 upgrades on that, and Katz is at 0-0. Now he is going in to do what damage he can. It is 17 roaches versus 22, and I actually think Slush will hold this. Does have queens for transfuse. Gonna see lots of transfuses going off to keep these units alive. Infestatan's also coming in, but nice transfuse from Slush, as you do see this roach just not going down. And Slush is doing that. Katz does do the GG love and does get eliminated, but hey, there's still a Root player in the finals.